The Knights of Saturday make podcasts for adults. Viewers' discretion is advised. Content warning can be found in the descriptions below. Woo! Was that good, Jax? Welcome to Dice Monsters, a Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast set in the Digimon universe. My name is Jukes, and I am your game guide or GGmon for this campaign, joined by some lovely folks here for the 12th time. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
No.
Okay, well, easy.
Yeah,
I can introduce. How dare you? I shall introduce myself. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. My name is PHG. I am going to be playing Priscilla King today. And a fun fact regarding more of like the design / personalities of the HarMOny line is it's based off of my dogs in real life. So kind of going in order, going from Sluppermon. He's based off of my wonderful little tiny dog, Yoshi. He is a very caring guy. You know, sometimes he just likes to give you little hugs, rub his little head around you. Just overall is a very sweet guy. Our other one for Chompamon is more based off my dog, Cammy, who sometimes can kind of have an attitude, but at the end of the day does share like a lot of just nice love. And like, hey, I got your back just in case. And for the final one, Remiomon. Remiomon is based off of my dog, Luigi, who, you know, sometimes can get a little protective every once in a while, but at the end of the day, he's just a big supporter. He just wants to see you succeed.
I love that. Very sweet.
That's awesome.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome. My fun fact is actually going to be a dual fun fact today, one for me and one for Casey. So me in real life, when I was in elementary school, I had this friend who was a background character in the first Spy Kids movie. And I thought that was really cool. Yeah, so in this, KC's fun fact for today is that he was a background character in the movie Big Green. He was on the enemy team. He was one of the kids on the Knights who got to dress up in the knight armor, running at the goalie, dressed up in the cool armor. Didn't have any speaking lines, but he got to wear cool shit.
Fuck yeah.
That
is awesome.
I haven't thought about Big Green in a big while. Jesus mercy. Yeah, that was a callback for me.
Yep. All right, and that leaves me. Hello. I am Zephy, and I am playing Jax Marion. Fun fact for Jax, it doesn't really compare to what they've got, but we'll go with his favorite cartoon this time was the Angry Beaver Show.
I do like that show. That was a really good one.
It was so good.
So, again, Angry Beavers and Cow and Chicken, unrelated. They're just, for whatever reason, in my brain.
It's like a similar era of cartoons. It was a decent era. It was like an era of Toonami, of Adult Swim first getting started. Everybody get out of the pool, or all kids get out of the pool.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good era. For cartoons, anyway. For cartoons specifically.
It was so good. I love Cow and Chicken as well. So, you guys were saying I Am Weasel, right? That was
I
the
Am
one.
Weasel.
That was the side for
Cow, the baboon.
Yes. All right. And bringing
Big butts and taters.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
Always glad to be interrupted by Big Butts and Taters, I will say. Never a bad time on that one. But bringing it back around to me, I'll be voicing Titomon and the other Digimon you will be hearing here tonight. Fun fact about me, I have two cats, Toby, a Siamese ragdoll, and Merlin, a Balinese. She's just a solid black cat with extra toes. Extra fun fact, they kind of hate each other right now. I don't know why. I can't figure that out, so we're going to have to do some reintroduction. And that's not fun for me. Someone's getting the bathroom time. That's a hard time trying to decide who gets the bathroom time. You're like, who's like, they say swap them out and we're gonna, but you know, who's first in the box?
Who gets first dibs? Who is it?
I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be Toby. He's a bigger asshole.
I'll say make him roll for it. Put a little dice on the counter next to him.
Just roll this dice right here, all right? Let's see how you do.
Toby will do it. Merlin probably wouldn't. She wouldn't trust it. Yeah, she's
like, the fuck is this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, Toby is named after Tobias Funke from Arrested Development, as well as Toby Flenderson from The Office.
For some reason, I thought you were going to say Tobey Maguire.
So
No,
did I.
based off of Tobey
That
Maguire.
was my first
Don't
thought.
know why. Yeah,
Tobey Maguire.
Tobias Fuke is awesome.
Yeah, his
By
full
the
name
cat.
is Tobias, and then I call him Tobias Funkface. All right, that's it. Enough about me and my cats.
Doxing
more
his whole
fun
legal
facts,
name.
more.
Well, like, come on, keep going. What else do the cats do? Daily routine, everything.
Well, Merlin was named after Merlin from Seven Deadly Sins. So there you go.
My goodness.
Yeah, there you go. I spell it with a Y though, because I'm an asshole. All right.
I want to be unique.
You gotta be different.
Why?
Yeah, got to be different. Well, my idea was Merlin.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, enough of my assholery around. Let's do a little quick recap. Last time we saw our counselors, they finally faced off against the Beast Master Nolmon and his mount Blood Garurumon. The fight started off a little dicey, or a little icy, they might say, as Blood Garurumon's breath attacks, dealing a hefty amount of damage to start. Thankfully for the group, KC was on full support mode with defense chips for Titomon and Co. Unfortunately, it was not enough, as we saw yet again. I believe Chompamon fell, right? I think we saw him go down again. Yeah, but all was not lost, as we saw him surrounded by Priscilla and the other Beastmon, Stygimon, and as their cries filled and surrounded the basement den, their cries were enough to awaken Priscilla's Digivice, strong enough to cause Chompamon to Digivolve for our first champion Digimon. Round of applause, everybody. We got our first Digimon. It took a while. I know. It took a little bit, but I wanted us to get used to our rookies first before hopping into champions into the mix there. So, and it felt
before you run.
Yeah, and it felt like a pretty natural spot. Honestly, there was a couple moments there where I thought maybe during the Fangmon fight, but Dice Christ was not on our side for that. So no, but we see our first champion Digivolution in Chompamon in the form of Remyomon. Our now four-legged dog companion jumped into action, using their healing to bring the group back into a stable form, and were strong enough to, I believe, take out Blood Garurumon as well as Nolmon, if I'm not mistaken. If anyone has a correction on that, I could be wrong on that. So if not, we'll find it.
I think Nolmon 100% with
We
Blood
took out
Garurumon.
Nolmon.
I think we were able to restore before officially giving it the knockout.
It
I
reverted
know
back
we
to
saw that he had a
Labramon.
collar. Yeah.
I know for
The collar, that's what it was.
Yes.
You broke off the collar.
Yep.
There we go. See? This is why we do these recaps. They're as much for you as they are for me, everybody.
Yes.
Yay.
And as he faded into data, Nolmon's last words were, "You'll never defeat a Cultimon." And that's where we find ourselves. In the main floor of the town hall, Remyomon and Priscilla are meeting up. You guys have a Shamamon held captive. The floor is yours, and the story is yours to tell. What are you doing?
I think the first thing Jax would do, because Tatomon was getting worn down with all the bright feathers, is he's gonna run over to catch him. Out here.
Thank you, Jax.
You did great, buddy. That's time to rest, though.
Do you need a little help?
Yeah, we're here to support you as well, Titomon. I'm glad we were able to help you out as much as we could.
Cool as a cucumber. We got this, guys. Come on.
So I think Jax will kind of look him over after catching him and was like, well, he didn't get hit too much. He took a lot of feathers.
I can only do so much, but oh my, Chompamon, look at you. It's Remyomon now, thank you.
Meowmon.
Yeah, that's his new name. Still getting adjusted to the name changes. I definitely called you Chompamon a couple of times. Sorry about that, Remyomon.
No worries. It'll take some getting used to. And as he starts to say getting used to, he starts to shrink, and the light begins to glow around him as he shrinks back down into Chompamon. Man, I was getting used to the 4 legs.
Kind of as that's happening, Priscilla all of a sudden just mounted on Remyomon, just slowly turned back into Chopamon. She just kind of looks down, looks up, kind of even in a little bit of a cartoon side. Just all of a sudden you just see a little oh no side, just falls down.
And as you plop on your butt, you and Chopamon are face to face.
Welcome back, Chopamon.
Well, Smarty Pants, we did it!
Yeah, we did.
Man, we digivolved. It was super cool.
Okay, so this is the same thing that happened to you before when you were the little Sluppermon, right? So same process, you just became even stronger.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of energy. Because, I'm beat him, though. My goodness, as he starts to, stumble a little bit and he falls into your arms on your lap. He's still conscious and everything, just exhausted.
Yeah, you definitely deserve that break. Here, I'll carry you for a bit. How about that, Chopamon?
What should we do with him, Casey?
I don't know. I'm still kind of just tripping out over that. Chompamon, Remyomon, that dude was going off. That was wild. Sorry, you watch this guy for a little bit, huh?
You got it, cuz.
All right. Hey, Priscilla, maybe your little guy, he said he was worn out. Could, food help him out? We still have some of that meat, right?
Yeah, we do. Feel like Chopamon, would you like to eat some of that meat? Maybe it might be able to help you out.
And you see as you take out the meat and you kind of wave it in front of his nose, you see as his nose starts to wiggle and and you see as the flap of his lips are starting to kind of move towards it in a Scooby-Doo-esque kind of, as he just and latches onto the bone there and completely cleans off the piece of meat there. Yeah, that does it. That brings me back. Yeah, nothing like a little protein.
Well, she's looking at the bone. Certainly didn't expect that to go that fast. Huh.
You're not going to eat that, are you? As he's licking his lips, looking at the bone.
Didn't plan to, but here you go. And Priscilla will give him the bone.
He grabs it from your hands and happily it kind of kneels down and is as curled as he can be and is just chewing on it. You guys go talk to the Shamamon. I think I did mine for today. And he's just going to keep chewing on his little bone there.
All right. How about while you're chewing that bone, just in case if anybody comes through these doors up here, just keep an eye on that.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need that amazing ability of yours in the backpack, you know what I mean, in the back burner, just in case. We are still sort of in enemy territory. We've got one of these hostages over here. What do you guys think we should do? By the way, Dynamon, that was fucking awesome, man. You were going off there. I haven't seen you firing off like that. I mean, you just always raising the bar.
KC, I actually landed this time, and I told them we were going to kick their ass, and we did.
Yeah, man. Yeah, just keep up that energy, keep up that momentum, and remember that you did that. Never forget that you did that.
No, we did it, man. We did it, KC.
I think we all did it. Priscilla will just nod. Would this be considered a booyah moment? And she'll kind of shrug, huh?
Booyah!
Booyah!
Booyah! A booyah!
Boo-hoo! Yeah.
Hey, this is going to be a real booyah moment. Let's all put our hands in together and say it at the same time. I want to hear every Digimon voice sounding off at the same time.
Okay.
And every Counselor voice sounding off.
Pull that off. All right, everybody. So you guys share in a group booyah. Dynamon keeping a watchful eye on the Shamamon. Chopamon has a passive eye on the door. You can tell he's probably a little bit more focused on the bone at hand. But as Casey mentioned, you are behind enemy lines. You guys are with Captive. It would be at that time your two NPCs would also walk up, Bearmon and Venturemon. I think for ease, we're probably just going to start calling him Scoutmon. I think Because instead of Vegemon Scout mode, we'll just call him Scoutmon for now. Just to
You can
keep
call him Scout.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
that's
he's
what I was about to say. Just call him Scout.
There you
Scout.
go. Call him Scout. There we go. I like that. All right. Sweet. So Baramon and Scout walk up. Baramon still holding the egg from Fangmon. I was downstairs guarding Baramon. I totally meant to help. But then you guys digivolved, and it just looked like you had the whole situation under hand.
Yeah, you could say that, but glad to know that Bearmon and also see the egg is doing well too.
Well, I wasn't just sitting there twiddling my thumbs, and you'll hear just like a herd of like as all of the Gao and Labramon and all of the different other beast Digimon start kind of pouring up the stairs. And I'm not going to drag all the tokens out, but just know this room is filled with a bunch of dog-shaped Digimon right now.
Yeah. So there's lots of dogs around. So we've got captives, former captives. Sorry, Pet's one of the Labrador Mons or whatever is the newest dog, and current captives. We should probably head back the way we came.
I also just want to say, I let the dogs out.
Who?
My man. All right, let's go. What are you guys doing with Shamamon right now? Because like ultimately he is not tied up or anything from my understanding, right? Like you're just kind of using strength or force to keep him in line at this juncture, or are you going, just kind of...
I think it was just kind of fear.
Yeah, all right. I mean,
It's
that's
the implication.
Yeah.
So I think that is a completely fair and reasonable thing at this time. I believe we've already done a successful intimidation check or something of the like, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, he will be hanging around with you. Yeah, you got a 23 on your intimidation check against him there. I think that is enough to keep him in line for now. He's just kind of has his he's dropped his club, and he's got his hands kind of like up by his head there, just making sure you can see everything I'm doing. All right, here you go. This is me, Shaman.
Dynamomon, give that club to Bearmon. Oh, no, his hands are full. Give that club to Jack.
Yeah, as Jax, you can go ahead. Well, I'll go ahead and just add a Shaman Club to your.
I already got one.
Purely just to get it out of his inventory. I don't care if we actually get it. I just want it away from the Shaman.
Nope, completely fair. He is now disarmed.
Hey, I was saying the same thing.
Yeah, there we go. I guess got another club in your collection now, right, Jax?
You need some kind of pack to start carrying these things.
Or maybe you can
that's
put them
true.
together in the middle at the handle. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe you can start, juggling
I
at
don't
something.
think that came out yet.
Wait, 99? Maybe.
I actually don't know.
Looking it up.
Oh, I didn't make a
It
reference.
came out in
because I wasn't
99.
Yes.
Yeah.
But they'd be the
May
fall of
19th.
May 19th? Oh, we're laughing
That works.
then.
It works. It
Would-
works with the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
hadn't
Perfect.
made
Yeah,
the
because
reference,
that's
but
just
I
out of
wasn't sure.
school.
Yeah, perfect reference there, Casey. So yeah.
Hey, Jack Small.
Jax, you now have 2 Shalamon clubs in your possession. Yeah, Casey had suggested going back the way you came. Any objections, or does anyone have any ulterior
Suggestions or
Yeah.
objections?
There you go. Thank you. That's a great. I like that. Suggestions or objections? Let's hear 'em.
Phonetics. We love it.
Say Jax would ask Shamamon, right?
Yeah.
All right, we already took out your leader.
Mm-hmm.
All your prisoners are freed. How many more of you are here?
Me, there's probably like another couple Gazimon. Nothing crazy.
During the interrogation, I apologize. Can I offer him one of these? Just no words, but just pass him. Let's see if he wants a hit.
Yeah.
Me or the Shamamon?
Shamamon.
Okay.
Good cop, bad cop. Good cop, joint passer.
Yeah.
We're both good cops.
Each human a charisma saving throw. Yeah, he will try and make that charisma saving throw, but he will still take the hit.
Peer pressure.
Your pressure. Come on, you know you want it, man.
Peer pressure is bad, by the way, everybody.
And he does not succumb to you
This
for
one.
Good for him. I said, hey, good for you.
he'd have passed there.
I don't know you like that. You know, it could be something. I know it's probably not. I trust you. You seem chill enough, I guess, after everything that's gone down here. But I'm good. As he gets an 18 minus 1 for 17.
Would those other Gazimon and Goblimon be the guards?
Well, I mean,
we've just
worked
our way through.
I mean, how many? Maybe. I don't know. Well, I guess if we've had it.
So Jax will just be counting on his fingers. 2 Gazimon at the gates, 2 Gazimon with Fangmon. I think a Gazimon down, or no, yeah, 2 Gazimon and a Goblimon downstairs.
So, okay, there's probably about 3 people left outside.
Okay.
If your math's correct.
Yeah, but what if they're like the strongest guys? Do you want to risk it, guys?
No, I feel like their leader would have been the strongest.
If that's what they want you to think.
Yeah, like
so y'all had about 12 people. Where are your rations for the Labramon and Gaomon?
Great question. And he'll point over into, you can see these, like, this little stair here, as that would point into it. That would go up into a little storeroom where there is just a cavalcade of rations and some other pilfered stuff, if you'd like to take a look through it.
Yeah, I think Jax will go over there.
Stay with the prisoner. I'll watch this guy if you guys want to check that out.
All right.
Oh, whoops.
Ooh, are these the spoils of war? As Jax, you open it up, and there is like piles of meat in there, just strewn about. There is like a couple barrels and crates full of meat. It seems they've kind of pilfered all of this little village's rations and have put them in one stockpile here that they've been picking through and using just enough to feed the Labramon so they would stay alive for whatever they were doing here. And yeah, you would also see the prized possessions of everything in town. So you would see some jewelry, you would see some nothing of real outstand unless you want to make a roll, like an investigation check or something to like really dig through it. But like from just like walking in the room, it just looks like if somebody was to go through a small town and like put all of the kind of nice things in a room.
Right.
Like
he would say, saying all that stuff, he's just gonna grab a couple like crates or barrels of the food, and on the way out, be like, "Wait, Teomon, we were here looking for something, weren't we?"
Yes, I believe we were looking for a map.
Yep.
Do you think you could see if there's something like that in here while I pass out some food?
Yeah, I think I could do that. Yeah, for sure. And as you say map, you would hear Bearmont. Hey, you guys talking about a map?
Possibly. What's up, Bearmon? Do you know something?
I may or may not have been a creator of a map recently, and I won't make you roll for it. It was said that Bearmon was the person who made the map from the information you got from the Sivimon in the village there. So you have the map maker with you as well.
The map maker.
Well, would you look at that? That makes it even better. All right.
So you know what it looks like. Could you help Teomon look for it?
I think I could. And go ahead and give me a investigation check with advantage there.
Don't need it. That'd be a nat 20.
Never needed it. Never needed it.
Get a second one. Come on. Super nat 20.
Oh my gosh.
It was really...
Yo, but it was right there. Yeah, it was right there.
It was
20 into 2.
Pretty close. So I do like that. So yeah, with of course, with a nat 20, Teomon and Bearmon are like scrounging around. And the first thing you find, the first thing that Teomon pulls out is this like small little bag, and it has a bunch of small little jewels and gems in it. And it says town collection. So there's a small little bag of jewels. And then the second thing they pull out is a small little canister that you would use to like hold an art print or a small piece of paper rolled up. And they pull it out and they open the tube, and Bearmon's like, that's it. That's the map I made. That I know it anywhere. This is pointing right where you need to go. Why are you going here? This is not a good place. You shouldn't go here. I'm going to say that right now. I'm going to say that to you. Don't go here.
All right.
But you found the map. And Teomon kind of, okay. I will be sure to relay your hesitation to the group. Yeah, you do that. Say hi to your mother for me. All right. As Titamon will fly over and land on Jax's shoulder. Kind of tosses puts the canister in his talons, and then as he's landing, tosses it up, grabs it in his hand, and passes it to Jax there as he's perching on his shoulder. Here you go, boss.
Thank you, Titamon. All right, guys, they found the map.
All right, the even better news. We didn't have to make a new one. Good job, Titamon. And of course, Bearmon.
Yeah, I guess Bearmon could have made us a new map.
Hey, well, no, that's fine. That way he can, go about his time. I'm sure he's been through enough already.
Exactly. I think it's better for us to found the map than unable to find the map,
Yeah.
Let's go.
I just want to give you guys the option, especially since you went a diplomacy route to a degree with the Grizzlymon encounter. I think the reward would be knowing that you have the map maker with you, or if you need context to what you're looking at as well, that might be something that you could consider from the Bearmon that you have here right now. Is just something to consider as well.
So yeah, I thought of that. Jax did not.
Yeah.
I was all like, nope, Jax would just be like, oh, cool. You know what it looks like then. Help find it.
Yeah, and I love that you're playing that to your characters. But yeah, so you guys have collected the map. Titamon would have brought the bag of gems to you just because bird's shiny. So he would come land that, do we want these? They're very pretty. I like them very much.
We could take them. I don't see why not.
Could be considered
a
reward.
Could also be.
Aren't these the Civimons?
The Civi, exactly. What the Civi.
Yeah, Bearmon. Do these belong to y'all?
Yeah, I would say they definitely belong to the city or the Civimon or the town proper here. Yeah.
So
All
wait,
right.
y'all use gems and digipoints here? What? I don't really understand how this works.
Well, gems are not. Gems are. Where are you from? Are gems valuable?
Yeah, gems are definitely valuable.
Could you turn the gems into profit somehow?
Human points. That's what we call them.
Okay, could you somehow take these gems and sell them to somebody for money?
You definitely could, yeah.
Okay.
So digipoints are just dollars. Okay.
Above table, yes.
Plain character.
Okay, great. Just want to make sure. All right, yeah. So you could you could just sell them to somebody. I'm gonna say on behalf of Mayor Mon, since he's clearly not here, I'm gonna say, yeah, you guys can take those. You've more than earned them.
Can I ask? Is there anywhere? I mean, okay, so you made this map. Guessing that you've been to these areas, is there anywhere that you didn't put on this map that might be worth going to? I mean, we're good guys. Something that you might not want Nomon and his people knowing about that maybe you kept off.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. KC. Yeah, we'll just say give her persuasion.
He is the most charisma man we know. He will prevail.
He is the voice.
Don't say that. You can't invoke anything, man. You just have to.
Only you're allowed to. Only you're allowed to call shots.
You can't mention it. You just have to let it be. I got a 6 + 6 for a 12. It's all right.
Yeah. With a 12, I think ultimately he would look at the map and he takes a hard look at it and he tells you, I can't think of anywhere that you need to go. But if you want to get some equipment, you could possibly visit this small town here. And he kind of scribbles on the map. And actually, let me pull up the map for you guys here, just so you guys can see. I'll just
the map.
Map is the map.
Is the map.
All right. So it's a much cruder drawing. I'll post it in the Digi forum there. Much cruder drawing, but you get this.
All right. And where are we currently?
Currently, we are in Digi Jungle 1.
So we are in the Digi Jungle. Okay.
No, so that means this entire adventure so far has just been this one little square. We haven't explored anywhere, guys.
Yeah,
so
that makes me a little bit worried with where the kids could be at now. I thought this place was a lot smaller.
I thought we were covering more ground.
Yeah.
I mean, we were to the Digi Coast. I don't know if we were at 2 or 3, but
Yeah, you would have been at 3.
Probably 3.
So we're at DigiCoast 3 and DigiJungle 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one difference here, the File Kingdom, as Bearmon has written, is currently known as the Elven City. So that would be the one difference.
And sorry, where was it? Did he say we could get supplies at, if need be?
Yes, perfect. In need be, if you were looking to get some supplies, he knows of a place on the edge of the DigiJungle 1 and Recycling Desert.
Hey.
It's a bit of a journey for supplies, but you'll be able to get stuff that you wouldn't be able to get elsewhere. So he kind of circles on the map. You know, the dealers here are off the grid, and gives a bit of a wink.
Those exist here too. Okay.
Were we told a direction on the map for the kids where they went?
So the kids are not on the notice for the map. The map was a location to Occultimon's lair.
Okay.
As well as hopefully the city nearby and any other sort of like nearby villages, hotspots type stuff, right?
Yeah. So he was sent out to find out where the Goblin Gang are hiding out, right? And that's what he came back with, is a map.
Okay, so this is like an X marks the spot map.
Yes, exactly.
Got it. And now we also just have another X on our map.
Exactly.
Cool.
You have 2 X's, and the biggest X is would be right at the heart of the Digi Mountain.
Gotta climb.
Mm-hmm. So you're not terribly far from it in the grand scheme of the map. It could be way on DigiCoast 1, but the Digi Mountain is where they are currently located.
Hey, information has been acquired.
And these are all very kind of like basic names. They all each branch into bigger kind of domains or smaller domains as you get closer, but just the Digi Mountains are what this kind of locale are referred to as, and then there are other domains within.
Yeah. Kind of like how we've been in at least 2 different areas just in the DigiJungle.
Exactly. And that's only in DigiJungle. Well, I guess you guys are in DigiJungle 2, right?
I thought you said in DigiJungle 1.
Yeah.
Because we're at DigiCoast 3.
Yes. Sorry. You started at DigiCoast. Yeah. Yes. And then you went up to DigiJungle.
Okay.
So what do y'all think? Send these guys on their way and I guess head towards our next destination? Should we stop for gear or should we keep on up?
I will say, I don't remember. Don't we have to tell Vegemon something and also get back something particular for you, Jack?
Yeah, I was about to say that I need to go to Vegemon before we go anywhere else.
Yeah. Let's head back to Vegemon then. I think it'd be better to escort these guys anyway. I'm not sure if I know Scoutmon said he was like hanging back because he thought we had it, but I'm not sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Priscilla like nods her head in agreement. I think it's also a good idea to escort them back and maybe even let the Civimon and Muchomon know about our victory here, you could say.
As you look over at Scout, he's sitting there like flicking his like hard light dagger, and he drops it, and he's just like, "Oh, don't shit."
Yeah, now I'm really positive we should probably escort them.
I'm not sure if he's as cool as I thought he was at first.
Priscilla will give a pat on the back to Casey. Yeah, I don't think so either, pal.
So yeah, what I'm going to say here is it is easy for you guys to transport out of here as soon as a mob of dogs and you 3
Dog mob
kind of come pouring out of the building there, or if you take the back route. Either way, the lasting troops are not concerned with you, or you at least don't see them. They have decided to make themselves unnoticed or unheard as you make your way out of the Civimon town there. Jax, do you mind reminding me, what were you looking for the Vegemon, and what did you need to return?
My whistle.
There it is.
Because he left his whistle as like a promise that we would return for the discount after we freed the Civimon village.
Right.
Did the quiz time? Which episode was that? Where did Jax leave that whistle? Leave it in the comments.
I'm always thinking about the content. I love it. But yeah, you guys
Sadly, that's the easiest one.
It will be. But, you know, they might get more difficult. Who knows? Who knows?
You guys are able to make your way to the exit here. Jax, you have to unpry it after you wedged it shut before, but you're strong enough now to pry that open without any issue.
Go, Jax, go. You can do it. You are very strong. Rip it off.
One thing actually we forgot to talk about at the top of the round there, everybody did level up a bit. Did anybody take any feats or anything that is of note at this time? We'll start with Zephy, then we'll do PhD, and then we'll do Billy.
So I did not. I took ASI for both Jax and Titomon, but Jax Con is now +4. He's beefier, and
What a beefcake.
he's feeling himself a bit. He now has a +1 charisma.
Ooh, I love that.
Nice.
So he's not rolling flat 1 or flat 0s for everything unless it's strength or dex based.
I love that.
And then Titomon, he's a little beefier too. He got up to a +1 on con, and I honestly don't remember what I put it in. Something else. Dex maybe? No, I already had a +1 dex. It was +1 of something else, but it didn't affect the modifier.
Yeah. Well, all good.
But he now has a con modifier.
Hey,
That's great.
I love that.
Nice. Husky Owl.
How about you, PH?
We'll go with Champomon first. So Champomon, especially after that fight, you know, he's definitely looking a bit tougher as we increase that strength 17 to an 18. And you know, maybe he might be able to take a little bit more hits for before as well too. After the many times he's experienced getting beaten up, getting knocked down, somehow getting back up, as he went from a 15 con to a 16 con. So he is tougher and stronger. While for Priscilla's case, we did end up getting a feat.
Ooh, what'd you get?
We went with the feat Skill Expert. So
Wow.
we got to choose
Nice.
an ASI to up, which is pretty good. So we took our wisdom up from a 15 to a 16.
Nice.
And we got to gain another proficiency skill of our choice, especially lately. Priscilla's been getting a little bit more acrobatics from, you know, a couple of times from the bridge, from also a couple of times whenever she had to avoid some attacks. So, you know, she's become a little bit more acrobatic as we now have proficiency with that. And I would say the most important part of Skill Expert, choose one skill of your choice with proficiency. You already have to have proficiency in it, and you can give it expertise.
Mm.
So especially now after Priscilla being in the digital world for at least a day or two now, she's kind of starting to get a little bit more adjustments with it. And she's starting to notice patterns even with like how to be able to maybe help out and heal the Digimon a little bit better too. So you could say we went from proficiency to an expert in medicine.
Ooh, I love that. Yeah.
Nice.
Doesn't really need much explanation for that. You're medically trained, so I think you having expertise in that makes a whole whack of sense, and you're definitely getting a little bit more used to almost the combat medic training that you're receiving here. This like boot camp that you've been in within the last 24 hours of having to deal in even more traumatic scenarios than you already had to do in other kind of medical training or like nursing, like or your oh, not nursing. What's the word? Internship, or there's another word.
Yeah, residency.
Residency. Thank you. During your residency and stuff like that. So, all right. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. But last but not least, Billy and Chuck.
Yes. Dynamomon got level 4.
Dynamo
Up their AC a bit, which is going to help with their attacks. I mean, up their dex by 2 to give them a +1 to that. So it ups their to hit and their not to be hit. So to be hit, not to be hit, I guess I should have said. Yeah, I don't know. The dex overall boost is great for a little dexterous boy. And then for KC, we took a feat crafter. It's a 2024 feat. It's you get proficiency with 3 different artisan tools of your choice from the fast crafting table. And I'll explain what that is in a second. You also get a discount whenever you buy a non-magical item, 20% discount on it. But honestly, just up to the DM, you can set the price however the fuck. You could say, "Oh, it's 100." Well, really, it was 120, but you got 20%.
No,
But then also,
I won't do you on that.
I mean, I wasn't fishing for that. What I was really fishing for was the fast crafting table, which I'm going to explain right now. When you finish a long rest, you can craft one piece of gear from the fast crafting table, provided you have the artisan tools associated with it and proficiency with those tools. This item lasts until you finish a long rest, at which point the item falls apart. And so the fast crafting table has a number of tools, but I'm only going to talk about the 3 that I'm going to choose. So carpenter tools, I can make a ladder or a torch. I just like the thought of ladders being very useful in so many scenarios. And smith's tools for ball bearings, a bucket, caltrops, a grappling hook, or an iron pot. I mean, obviously iron pot, grappling hook, right? And then you'd think caltrops, but I like ball bearings better. Just Home Alone it, right? And then possibly Casey could even get slingshot later.
Hell
and
yeah.
then the third one, it was a bit tough, but I think I'm gonna go with leather workers tools because you can make a case and a pouch. I think canonically he can have something to carry the ball bearings around.
I would even say,
Actually, it says you can make one piece of gear, so I'm not sure about that. But go on.
I was gonna say it'd be super cool. Like I'd be down for you to do some checks, like in downtime stuff, if you want to make yourself a slingshot. Like that seems completely doable. To like find a decent stick and then like a rubber band or something to like make something that you fire these ball bearings out of.
Yeah, fuck yeah, hell yeah. All right, so yeah, there's that. So I was really just like the idea of using ball bearings. I'm just like I've been in love with that idea for years and years in D&D. So hopefully I'll get to use it in this campaign.
Hell yeah.
You do as well. All right. I think that's everybody there. So yeah, you guys are able to make your way. It takes a couple hours, but you guys are able to make your way to the convenience store there. So let me pull this over there.
Did we replenish all of our stuff when we leveled up?
In what context? Sorry, you mean
like health and...
Yes.
We are fully
Yeah, you guys will be restored. We will say, well, I mean, we'll say you guys took a quick rest or something to get Titomon and Chompamon back to walking capacity and flying capacity as well. So just we'll tack an extra hour on top of that, but you don't need to expend any dice or anything on that. We are out of the dungeon. We are on the walking out as friends part of the dungeon. So you guys make your way to the convenience store. That was going to be my question I have to go tell my higher-ups. I can come with you to the convenience store, but from there, I'm not going to be going to the Muchomon village.
Well, no, I was thinking... I didn't know how far Scout was going to travel with us, but if Bearmon is the Civimon, we're looking for him. If we brought him to the convenience store and then sent him off on his own to the Civimon to let them know if we were in a hurry to go somewhere else, or are we going to Civimon after here?
I plan on taking all of these beast Digimon to the Muchomon village that you have told me about. That's kind of what my game plan is anyway. I have to wait for my buddy to hatch here, and once he does, then I'm, me and him are gonna skedaddle on to our own kind of, things. Maybe rebuilding our own village, or maybe rebuilding the Civimon village. But I'm taking the Beast Digimon with me to the Civimon village, unless you guys have something else you would like to do with them.
No, they're free.
They are.
Wherever they want to go.
Casey, if you need us to do that, you call us when you're ready, and we'll come and run it.
That was above table, but
that was Billy.
No, but Casey, sorry, Billy, if you would like to ask that, but never mind.
Yeah, okay. So, how about okay. What if obviously you guys go wherever you'd like, but bear in mind you were pretty tough when you were Grizzlymon, and I'm sure you're pretty tough now too if you get some rest. I bet your buddy is too. Maybe when it comes time to, take down a Coltimon, we could use a little extra help if you wouldn't mind being a part of that.
You got the Beast Brigade on your back anytime.
Cool, Mon. Other than that, I guess, do you guys want to roll with Scoutmon back to Vegemon? We'll get Jax's whistle back. Sorry, I forgot about that. And I think we talked to Venturemon earlier, a couple episodes ago, and he said that they somebody at his organization, maybe it's a larger organization, somebody there might have some information about the lost kids, maybe?
The druid.
I know a place. Yeah, Druidmon has full access to a wide connection of arrays of other Digimon across the entire island here. So if you come with me, I could use your actions here today to parlay for possible information for you. But I am not going towards a Cultimon right now. So if that is your goal right now, then you're going the opposite direction, so to speak.
Definitely say we're not going towards the Cultimon right now. Maybe in the future. But I
Maybe
think
after we find these kids, you know? I mean,
yeah,
honestly,
literally. We need
kind
to
of pull. Go on.
Sorry, her top priority still is to make sure and to find those kids and reprimand them a bit. You know, I'm still can't forget about the boots, following strangers, all that stuff. As she'll kind of like start to eagerly tap her foot. But anyway, that is our top priority. But I feel like after we visit Vegemon, I think it would be a good idea for us to probably go with Scoutmon and maybe get some information, you know?
Bearmon kind of holds up his hands. Scoutmon kind of holds up their hands, and they're all both kind of looking at you, and they're just like, whatever you want. So with that, it sounds like Bearmon will lead the army of Beast Digimon to the Muchomon village, and will relay the tales of your escapades here today, while you guys and Scoutmon make your way to the convenience store to talk to Vegemon, if I've understood correctly.
Is everybody cool with that?
I believe so.
All right.
Sounds good. So you would see as Bearmon has his little papoose with an egg wrapped around it and is looking at you with a pack of dogs behind him. You guys be careful out there. You've really shook the hornet's nest here today, so to speak. You're good people, so I don't want you guys getting hurt over a couple of Digimon.
Can we give this guy a gem? Casey would be like tearing up. Can we give him some money or something? This guy's great.
I feel like Gem might even be able to help with the reconstruction of either Muchomon Village or Civimon Village.
No need. You guys are in that fan square.
Oh, he's the gem.
What are you doing with this guy? And he holds the Shaman.
I
Yeah,
think
forgot about that.
there should be a Goblimon at the Muchomon village as well, one of his buddies. After all the trouble, I think both of them should be helping you rebuild Civimon village.
Mm-hmm.
The way Goblimon helped rebuild Muchomon.
That's a good call, Jax.
I think that should be the plan. Isn't that right, Shamamon?
That works for me.
And you're not getting your club back either.
Okay, well, I thought I needed that at least. I thought I was going to get that back. If I'm being completely honest, I would have said yes.
He said yes, so don't take your words back now, all right?
If you're still there after the reconstruction, I'll bring it back.
I'll do it better. I'll do you one better. I'll be there during the raid.
I like that.
Hey, this
Oh,
guy.
Cultimon. I was like, wait, they're getting raided again? What the fuck?
But all of a sudden, you just see a notification, Muchomon Village raid.
I would like to.
Fuck, what was it? What's the dude's name? Miniman needs your help.
Yes,
Fallout
yes.
4. Another colony needs your help.
All right. So you guys bid farewell to the Bearmon and Co., and they march off towards the Muchomon village. You guys kind of follow suit and break off once you find the path towards the Vegemon convenience store. And as they continue southwards towards Coast 1, or 3, sorry, Digicoast 3, they bid you farewell as you hear just goodbye, goodbye,
Bye.
thank you for everything. Bye.
No problem. We're glad we were able to help.
And you guys now find yourselves in front of the Vegemon convenience. Coming in in the daytime, it seems a lot less foreboding. There's a nice little sign in the front, a little neon sign with Vegemon. It's in like a chibi form, and he's got like little bags of chips, and every time like it kind of switches from him eating a chip to him holding the chips, him eating the chips, like it's like a toss in the air. But again, this cottage-esque convenience store, not unfamiliar to northern kind of areas or like Appalachian kind of areas, is before you. You guys are able to go inside, and as the doors open, there before you sits a very shocked Vegemon. And who starts?
I feel like we were here just recently.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
What?
Hey there, Vegemon.
Literally a few hours ago.
Yeah, you guys get
a week.
You guys get your tush kicked that quickly? No, I'm kidding. I saw the herd of dogs. It looked like it went very, very successful for you guys.
That it did. It went overall pretty well.
Well, shit. I guess I owe you this. And Jax, he is dangling the off of his pummel. He is dangling your whistle.
So yeah, he would walk over and grab it and put it back on. Just kind of look at it like, yeah, we told you, Vegemon. We held our word.
It's good to see. Go on. Sorry.
I was like, they won't be back to bother you again.
It's good to see reliable folk in the Digimon world. It's not something you come by often. I want you guys to have these. And he hands you 3 health chips.
Let's go.
Thank you very much, Vegemon. That's greatly appreciated.
Hey, thanks, man. And when he's walking back, after he grabs it, like with his back to the Vegemon, as he's passing Jax, he'd say, "Bro, see if he used your whistle."
Ow.
I don't
What?
know. Smell it or something, dog. He keeps on walking.
And Jax would just grab it and kind of look at it and smell it, not knowing.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
It smell like squash.
See, that is still flat. That's a 13.
Okay, so with a 13, as you go to smell it, as Billy had mentioned, there is this like almost smell of like a gourd almost. That kind of it's not acrid, but like that sharp smell when you first open a pumpkin, mixed with the smell of like when you first cut open like a chive or an onion. That just really sharp onion and pumpkin smell is all over this. He clearly used it.
Why are you smelling your whistle?
But no reason. And he'd just start wiping it on his shirt, his half shirt. That's he should have seen if there was any clothes in the Civimon fucking storage. But it had all been too small, probably.
It all would have been half shirts anyway.
Yeah, but not bloody.
That's very true.
That's all they sell is half shirts.
Yeah.
Just as like bad bitch on it.
Juicy on the butt.
Well, now it's gonna look like he bought a shirt from a Baby Gap.
There you go, yeah.
Jax would pull out, unless someone else had taken them, Jax will pull out the gems. Hey, Vegemon, could you turn these into Digipoints for us?
And he looks wide-eyed at him. I will trade you my entire tail for those, yeah.
Seems fair.
Yeah.
I'll say, I think with that, he would look at Titomon like, is that fair? I don't know, what are these worth here?
Ooh, go ahead and give me I want to say just raw intelligence, but you could argue history or investigation if you got either of those for Titomon there. I'm fine with. It's going to be an intelligence check of some.
Pulls out one of those like gem cutting monocles.
I mean, history investigation, they're both 4, so do history.
He's the best at this.
He is.
Fuck me.
No, he's not. Hold on.
No.
Hold on. It has been a long rest. We're going to do a thing. Do you want to tell them why we're going to do a thing? Tell them why we're going to do a thing.
What are you going to do?
Yeah!
Tell them what happened, and then I'll tell them what happened.
So Titomon got a nat 1.
Yeah, not one. But because we have had this long rest thanks to our wonderful DM, I'm going to use Bountiful Luck, which allows an ally that I see within 30 feet to re-roll a 1 on the d20 for an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. It's my reaction to do this. You have to use the new roll. So if you get another nat 1, I guess we suck. We're just taking, you know what I mean? He says, here's $2. We say, that sounds great, man. This must have been candy, you know?
It's going to be better than a nat 1. It has to be.
I want candy, bubblegum, and
That is a 6 plus 4, so a 10.
Yeah,
That's still better than a 1.
Yeah, it is.
Tinomon looks at you and like puts his feathers. I'm no jewel crafter, but it's definitely worth more than he has here.
So what do you think? Like half? Should we give him a half? Casey says.
We could also maybe barter a bit, maybe get some points and maybe some more of those chips.
What about like his inventory and his till?
I would say if I had my druthers, you could do better elsewhere.
Just put this in the storage. What was it? The black hole chip.
Yeah,
That's kind of rude,
I have that,
Tinomon.
an MP chip. This thing, right?
it is, isn't it? But if we're being capitalistic about this,
Hey man,
Fuck
Tinomon was the
capitalism.
one who suggested taking the reward in the first place. You know what I mean? He might have his eye on the prize on this one. I mean, I got to respect the entrepreneur in him.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
that he doesn't want to give up the shiny things.
Okay, well,
Hey, sometimes there's a reason to keep the shiny things. I'm on your
didn't
side.
need to call a bird out, but you know.
Hey, listen, Tinomon, there's nothing wrong with liking shiny things. It's perfectly fine.
I mean, I feel like we're a little even now. You said he's not good enough. I called you out. It's fine.
I'm just saying his wares are not going. You could soon find new, better ones.
Yeah, you know what? Especially if we heard about that taps his nose, that shop. You know what I mean? The off the grid that we now have on map.
Yeah.
The capitalist inside of Casey is coming out here a bit. He's like, you know what? The value here is greater than the value there. Let's go get more value for our value.
What all does he have? I feel like there was something he had that we wanted but didn't get, but I can't remember. Or was it just the floppy disk or memory disk and the 3 chips?
I thought it was just more chips because we only had so much money to get so many chips.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got that. We got
Mr.
some rations
Chips.
from him as well.
Mr. What is that? Small soldiers, Mr. Chips.
Yes, it's Gizmo.
But I will say there is no secret top item that if you trade in these jewels right now, you will get something behind the bar that he's been hiding for years. Currently, Tinomon is correct in the sense that if you want to spend the money and like give him his stuff and like trade for more HP chips or defense chips and stuff like that, that is fine. But if you're looking for something more than what you purchased previously, that is not here.
A bunch of dollar
just
cheeseburgers or steaks for everyone.
I probably was just remembering wrong, so I thought there was something he had that we just couldn't afford with getting the chips. Which, can these go in that floppy disk?
I mean, we could try. Priscilla will take out the disc.
If not, I've always got the pockets on my cargo pants.
Because we put them, that's where we were storing the meat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
In my pockets.
Yeah, the meat's in there.
In the disc.
Unfortunately, not in your pockets just yet.
So
your meat was in the pockets. There's a hole in your pocket, but
yeah, you set the bag of gems on the MP floppy disk, and it absorbs them.
All right, it looks like it does go into the floppy disk. Just out of curiosity, how many gems is that?
is there like a recorder or something like that? Can we scroll something on the floppy disk to read something?
Yeah, there are 13 gems in total. Just keep that number. They'll all
lucky
kind
13.
of, yeah. 13 will be the total of them.
We got 13 gems.
And you will sell them as like a whole. There isn't like 6 rubies, 2 sapphire.
Right.
It's just 13 gems.
Just precious gems.
That will be sold as a bulk.
Precious.
Or if you want to split them up, like it'll be 3 precious gems, 5 precious gems, as Zeffy has said that. So just to make that clear. Yeah, you can even just call them digi gems.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Yeah, it was right fucking there.
Yeah.
It took us too long when it was right fucking there.
There we go. Digi-gems have been inserted to the disc. And even Priscilla will get to a little closer to the Casey real quick. I mean, since we have that map now, I mean, maybe we could put that spot where Weedmon was, you know?
Yeah, I think he was in the city. But I mean, I think Bearmon might have known where he was. He's gone though. There's no city. Is there a city on the map? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll say what he's saying is basically just a better version of the map, isn't it? Like what we have is more rough drawn.
Exactly.
But otherwise it's that.
But yeah, I mean, we could check that out. But honestly, as much as I'd like to, get my hands on that smoke, I'm running a little bit low. I ain't gotta find those little folks. You know what I mean?
I know. I was just making sure now before we might not get another opportunity to, because I know Vegemon was the one who told you about that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're just trying to get a marker, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean okay? Getting the market on the map is what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, run that back. Yeah.
Nothing else.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. We're just sparking it there. We're not going there right now. No. Just for future reference,
Just a new waypoint.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah, we'll put a third X on this map, but
triangulate.
But you will see as on the northern half of you'll see File Kingdom there, and Vegemon. So you see, and he'll like dip one of his spines into the red ink, and so File Kingdom is kind of split into 6 boroughs, and Elfin City is one of them. And that's where you'll find Weedmon. And he kind of like puts an X, and it's the most northern borough. So if you like the most northern part of File Kingdom.
Yeah, well, thanks for the heads up, man.
And he shoots you a wink, and I got you. Just remember, Vegemon sent you, and shit.
Can I do a quick insight to see if maybe this dude owes Weedmon some money and he's trying to like do one of those like tell him that Vegemon sent you, wink.
Well, I love that. Give me an insight check to see to check sus check.
Yeah.
Middleman credit.
Let's
or
see.
If he's trying to like get me to pay off his. No, I don't know shit.
Oof.
I got 3 minus 1 for a 2, so I don't even think KC checked for that actually.
Yeah,
Thank God the wisdom saves are done.
I think as far as you are concerned right now, he's shooting straight with you. So you didn't even really consider it.
Yeah.
There was a flash maybe for a moment, but it was nothing. It completely.
Not this guy. Definitely not this guy.
Y'all are just 2 peas in a pod.
Yeah, seriously. He's a good guy. I mean, how could he not be? We just saved his friends. There's no reason for me to distrust this guy. What am I thinking?
Exactly.
You saved my customer base, is what you're thinking. You hear in the back of your head. You saved my customers.
Customer base and stock. So they won't come right in anymore.
Money. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, capitalism, what's more precious?
Mm. All right. So is there anything else you guys have for Vegemon there?
Well, I think we got everything we needed. We got your whistle back there, Jax. We got the X on the map for KC. I don't think we need anything else. Do you guys need anything else?
Nah, this was what I was here for.
Well, okay. I appreciate you guys doing everything you could for this small little part of the Digi jungle here.
Yeah.
No problem.
Try and stay safe, and maybe if you team up with the Civimon and the Bearmon next time they come around, y'all could at least. I don't know. Those guys are fucking strong. I don't know if it'll be very much, but you'll have people with you at least. Y'all get caught together.
Look, I'm just a lone Vegemon, but if you ever need help, I'll come try to provide whatever I can. You guys did me a solid.
Yeah. No, I was more talking about, self-defense, like on y'all's end. If they come back around, odds are, if we move out of here, they might come back.
Shit, you're right. Maybe I should close down shop for a bit and go hang out with the Civimon.
Or open up a shop over there, like a temporary one even. Or just, a
little pop-up, yeah. We could do a little pop-up shop. Yeah, and he's starting to grab stuff, and you see he's already putting stuff into a little bag. Yeah, this is a great idea. Yeah, we'll do a little pop-up shop. That's great. Yeah, and he's grabbing a bunch of little provisions and stuff. Yeah, no, that I like that a lot. Thank you guys.
Yeah, no problem. And we'll make our leave as Priscilla will start to walk out the door.
All right, you guys all leave at the sight of a waving Vegemon behind you, and Scoutmon waiting outside, leaning up against a tree. So are you guys ready to go?
Yeah, I believe we should be good.
Yeah, we got what we came for.
And then some.
Exactly. You could say you're back to your peak performance in a way, Jax, as you have your whistle back.
So just to make sure, you guys want to come back to the Venture Club. I'm reading this room correctly.
Yep, I'm pretty sure we do.
Issues, yeah, that's the plan.
All right.
It's the only leads we got.
You would see as he, he kind of raises his arms, gives a little shrug, all right, here we go, and pulls out his little hard light dagger and starts carving a symbol into a tree. And as you see, he kind of carves a circle within it, a line down, and 2 other circles at the bottom, 2 smaller circles. And as he carves this symbol in, it starts to glow this purple and green energy. And as it does, it slowly turns from purple to green to this light blue and white, and a door opens within the tree. Well, after you.
Yeah, after you.
Whoa.
Say when Casey does that, Jax will just walk through. He was wanting to go through first anyway.
Priscilla was walking towards, so are you pushing her out of the way? I just want to make sure.
I mean, he wouldn't push her out of the way. I think he would just kind of like walk around her.
Sorry, Jax, I didn't mean to be in your way. I was just kind of fascinated by the how that works.
Yeah, no, you can inspect it. I figured I should go through first.
Yeah, I definitely want to. Just it looks safe. Be careful, Jax.
A little extra aside, fun fact about me, I used to work at a movie theater as an usher. A couple different theaters, actually. And a lot of times at the end of a movie, we would line up and do something very stupid at the exit. Like each of us say like one word, like, thank you for coming to the, or put like a tunnel, like, yeah, like after a game kind of thing for the people to leave. Now, I picture it kind of like this. So Venturemon's like, after you, and then after you. And then, I mean, something stupid. Maybe Dynamomon as well.
No, that's definitely the vibe as he's hamming it up a little bit for you there, adding a little bit of performance, kind of almost like reaching his hand out and just like after you, like almost like you're taking a big step, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Jax, as you go through, you feel this big rush of energy, and you feel yourself moving fast. And one after the other, you all kind of take a step in after, and you all feel this this shunting of force. As the next thing you know, you find yourselves at the base of a large, gargantuan white tree, surrounded by a bunch of other different colored Civimon. You see blue and green and red Civimon walking around as you walk out.
A Venturemon?
I was about to ask.
Venturemon? Sorry, thank you.
Okay.
Get words wrong, but
that is sick. Ninja Turtles.
Turtle power, guys, right?
Oh no, they're green instead of what's missing.
Hey, turtles are green, man. It still works. Either way, it's a cool fucking thing.
But yeah, you guys are surrounded by a bunch of multicolored Venturemon, some holding swords and shields, some holding a quarterstaff, some holding other daggers like the scout that you have known previously. And as you kind of come shunting out of the base of this tree, you are surrounded on this platform. It is glowing blue, and just behind you, like I mentioned before, is a glowing blue and white giant tree that kind of shoots up towards a ceiling where you were surrounded in this kind of glass dome, and it goes above and below this platform. And then outside you see this tree kind of branches out into these huge kind of different arcing and almost overwhelming amount of branches, and you see these little blue orbs dancing around all around. And that is where you find yourselves. Scout in front of you. Welcome to the Venture Club, boys. And Priscilla, sorry. People.
This is, wow.
You started, and that's my stomach dropped. I thought you were about to be like, and that's where we're going to call it for tonight.
That's what we're going to call it for today.
No, we can go a little bit further. As you guys walk out and the platform is covered in roots and these small little purple flowers jutting out from it. And yeah, you are welcomed into this very almost kind of cyberspace looking area or platform that is being held up by this tree. And you see a small silver platform kind of going from the east or west. And Scoutmon, as we've been calling him for now. Just so you guys don't lose track of me, I'm gonna hang out next to you, Jax. There's a couple of others around that look almost identical to me, as you might have noticed. Quite a few other Venturemon scout modes here, as well as Venturemon Scholar, and Venturemon Soldier. And fun fact, these were going to be the 3, as well as I had a Venturemon Cleric, but I like 3 better. But these were going to be the original kind of Digimon that I had idea for a Digimon campaign where you guys would get these guys and they would turn into, like, they would level up through your classes and kind of...
That's fucking cool, man. Holy. Awesome. That's a good-ass idea.
Yeah.
But you guys
bro. That's fucking sick. Sorry.
No, I love it. What do you guys want to do upon entering in here? I think Scout is kind of just giving you a second to take it all.
I'll say I think Jax is just kind of looking around, kind of shell-shocked, like this is awesome.
Is the music canon? Like is this happening in the tree?
Yeah, it's that there is definitely some kind of music or techno going off.
In the some sort of, like, obviously not this because you know what you said, but yeah.
There is definitely like this like light drum and synth wave in the background.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Casey would be fucking just like vibing and just like checking everything out, taking it in, like when Ralph enters the internet.
And I like when Ralph enters the internet, you're looking at the ceiling and there is just a bunch of screens and you see other Digimon, you see other versions of these Scoutmon, you see bigger versions of these Scoutmon or Venturemon in other different forms, all enacting and doing other actions as there's just this kind of spinning dome of speculation,
surveillance,
as you're kind of just like looking around and it's just showing everything that is going on, and this seems to be the hub that they all kind of meet through, and you get to see what the Venture Club is kind of all about.
Kind of Priscilla will be a little bit memorized, and then even be like, hey, KC, Shax, would this be considered like crunk?
Say crunk?
He did.
Crunk.
Yeah, man. I mean, kind of. It's not so crunk. It's a little bit more like fresh. You know what I mean? Like it's just like high tech.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, this is radical.
Yeah. You guys are killing it on the 90s slang. I love it.
Right.
Which, after seeing the screens, Jax looked at Venturemon. What are all those screens showing what's happening right now?
That's right. These are all other Venture Club members that are doing things across the world to fight the Hellkite army.
Interesting.
This is insane, man. But where's this Druidmon guy? Is he on one of these monitors?
No, he's probably somewhere hanging around here, actually. Let me see if I can go find him. If you guys wait here a couple minutes, I'll go see if he's ready to talk to you guys or if he's even willing.
Yeah. And can you see about... I mean, are those daggers, like, just for y'all?
I think we can get you guys hooked up with some equipment.
I knew you were cool, man.
And he'll start walking off. You'll see he starts walking off specifically towards the west chamber there.
If all these screens are showing what's happening right now, do you think one of them might catch the kids?
I don't see why it couldn't.
Jack's like, after he said that, he'd still just be staring at the screens, like trying to watch as many as he could.
Yeah, I love that. Jax, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Could I give Jax a little bit of help with that, as Priscilla would also be curious? By the screens, even just trying to look for, like, is there a picture of the kids on here?
Instead of the help action, I'll say you roll as well.
Okay.
In case he's just going to be introducing himself to every single one of these guys. Hey, man, Dynamomon.
Oh, how you doing? My name's Dynamomon. And you would see as the other Venturemon, specifically the Scholar ones, the ones wearing blue robes and having these kind of blue quarterstaffs in their hands, seem intrigued by your presence. We haven't seen humans here in quite some time. All right, so Jax, what did you roll there for your perception check?
You got a flat 8.
And Priscilla, what did you get?
He rolled a 5 plus 5 for a 10.
So I will say right now, there seems to be a little bit too much information for you guys to parse. There's so many screens kind of whizzing around. If you don't know what you're looking for, it's just an overload of sensory overload and information. So I would say at this time you guys are unable to use this specifically as a way to parse where the children might be.
So yeah, Jack's just kind of standing there slowly turning in a circle, watching the different screens.
It's a little too bright. It's a little distracting.
Yeah, it's kind of all just blurred together. I if they're up there, I don't see them on any of them.
And as you guys are looking around, one of the red Venturemon pod, do you guys have clearance to be here?
Yes, we do. We came here with Scout Venturemon.
Checks out, and he starts marching. As if you guys are making it to this place, you're pretty under assumption that you're meant to be here, specifically this room at least. All right. So, is there anything you guys would do as I would say probably like 10-15 minutes goes by? Do you guys have anything you would do in that time? Or would you, Casey and Dynamomon kind of going around introducing themselves to every Venturemon they see, the soldier, the scholar, other scouts? Jack's kind of enamored by the whole, just the screens and every little bit trying to scan. Well, I guess Jax and Priscilla are both kind of enamored by trying to find the kids through these screens. If you guys have anything else you would like to do within the next 10-15 minutes, this would be your chance. Otherwise, Scoutmon would come back.
I think, if possible, could I roll to see if I accurately can tell the differences between these ones?
I love that. Go ahead and give me a perception check on that.
Okay, cool. Just remember, I'm the best at this.
Best
All right, not that bad. Okay, so
Not
13
bad.
minus 1 for a 12.
Yeah, with a 12, I think you're able to enough tell the differences. Like, oh, this one's hood's like a little bit bigger. This guy's a little bit shorter. Like, there is enough of a difference to where you they're not carbon copies. So
Yeah, it's
you're
a fashion thing. This one you can tell by the way he walks. This one's cadence is a bit different. The vernacular on this one is a slight difference between the other.
exactly, yeah. You're able
Yeah.
to notice all of those little physical and social differences between all of the different Venturemon to enough to where I think you're confident you could probably pick out the Venturemon scout that you're looking for when he reapproaches.
But also, so I don't introduce myself to any of them twice. That was my main.
I love that. I love that.
I also just off table stuff real quick. I love how we went it up in increments of 2. We started with an 8, then went to a 10, then got a 12.
Right?
That's really funny to me.
That's really good.
Quick, wish for something good and you get a 14. Just keep on going. I wish for a car. Roll.
All
Hey,
right.
Carmon.
Carbot is here. Going back to it, I think more of a for fun thing. I think because you said the music is canon, correct? Like,
Yeah, there is definitely like a synth-wavy kind of like vibe music coming out of this tree. I would say it's a little less harnessed or curated. It is definitely, it feels more like an ethereal kind of, it's like but it is rhythmical. There is melody to it.
Have you seen it's a kind of a deep reach, but that Dexter's Lab episode where he's got his music going off in his lab accidentally, and his music teacher is Elton John, and he teaches him that he can find music in science, and they go off and make that when my music meets your science, it's the biggest of the giants.
Don't remember that one.
I do. It's so good.
Yeah, but his computer and everything is just rhythmically making a beat, and Elton John's like, yo,
You could call this the beat of the digital world.
it's like a heartbeat almost, but like with some funk on it.
with a little bit of funk. I think what I want Chompamon to do, he kind of starts to listen to this beat. He's like starting to just tap his foot. Eventually his leg is going to try to follow the beat. And he's just going to have himself a little good old dance part.
Go ahead, give me that performance check.
Yeah. All right, Chompamon, let's see how good we're going to do today.
I love this. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what we get.
All right, I think this has to be a series first. We rolled a nat 1 -1 for a fat 0.
It says can't be used until the end of the next turn. It has to be An ally? Could I teach Chopperman how to dance?
I love that. As you see him, you see he's starting to, his legs are starting to buckle, and he's a little unbalanced as he is almost this kangaroo-esque body, right, with the two legs, or I guess like T-Rex almost in proportion. So he's trying to find his center of balance. Casey, what does it look like as you use your bountiful luck to aid in another roll for him?
Yeah, Casey is no stranger to embarrassing himself in public. He recognizes this look. He sees what's going to happen, so he goes over there and dances really goofy with Chompamon, and then uses that to like match his rhythm and then get into rhythm with the beat. You know what I mean? So like get over there and look goofy himself.
Make it look intentional.
Yes, and then slowly like match him and get him back on the beat.
I love that. So with that, Chompamon, please give us one more performance check.
All right.
You got it, man. You got it.
It can only go up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Come on, Chompamon. Come on. You know what? I'll take that. That's considerably
Casey's
better
not a
than
pro?
a 0. It's a 12 minus 1 for an 11.
And with an 11, Casey, as you're kind of like going up to Chompamon and like stepping on the ground and the roots, like every time you make it a specific step, there's like a little bit of light, like when you step on those like ground pieces. So Casey, you go up there and you're kind of using the melody to bring Chompamon to it, and you can see as Chompamon's kind of like following your steps and like it making it look like it was like almost a fall into a like little side step together as you're both just kind of like, oh yeah.
Very, very big, or like Steven Universe, where it's like it's beautiful, but it's not necessarily like the best. You know what I mean?
No, it's just Casey is the harbinger of very sweet and genuine moments, and I like that a lot as Chompamon. I would say even, Casey, go ahead and you give us a performance check, please.
Ah, shit. All right, let's see it.
Come on.
Let's see it. No, he's the best at this. He's got to be. He's
charismaxing.
Okay. 7 plus 8 for 15. He really is the best at this.
Yeah, I love that. And with a 15, Dynamomon is following your moves. You would see as like a bunch of other of the Venturemon all kind of join in, and you guys have a full on little dance line going as you're just sitting there like and you're like you've fully set like a mood here in this room, and everyone was kind of really in business mode. Everyone was kind of like off to their day doing exactly what they were supposed to be doing, but you came in here and you felt the groove of the room.
It was like thick enough to cut, you know what I mean? The tension for the groove in the room. It was just a dam waiting to break. Everybody wanted it, you know? Chompamon just set it off.
And wow, Casey. Wow. Look at me go. This is so cool. Yeah, man. Imagine if I had front legs, though. When you see he's kind of like moving his like front torso, like if he had arms, he's like, this is what I'd be doing. You can't see it.
The world's not ready for it.
The world is not ready for Remyomon dancing. And it would be at that time, the music would kind of like, as Scout comes out, what is going on here? What are you guys doing?
What? What now? I was looking at the screens.
And
Casey and Dynamomon would still be jamming even without the music. They wouldn't notice.
I think Chompamon would keep going too. He's 100% in the groove now.
Druidmon's ready to see you guys.
Druidmon's ready? All right, as kind of Priscilla will snap back, and then she'll kind of finally notice the dancing that's happening. I hate to kill the mood, but guys, we gotta go to Druidmon now.
Why don't we just stay here? This is way better. Get him to come to us.
Yeah. No, man. You gotta leave him wanting more. Come on, let's get on.
All right. I mean, that was pretty. You really light up a room, Casey.
Hey, thanks, little guy. I saw that bright feather.
Silver-tongued, too. All right, you guys, let's go. You guys walk away, and the kind of hum of the tree starts to leave, and silently kind of, or slowly pulls back into silence behind you as you walk into another chamber that looks very similar to this, but without the big tree. And you head to the north and you make your way into the information chamber, where you see a much more of these screens, and you see two of these Scoutmon scholar mode as they're sitting there scrolling over this big computer, and they're looking at all of these screens and pulling from data, and you see little bits of the digital world getting pulled in from little different screens and then turned into ones and zeros. Another piece of the digital world turned into ones and zeros. And as they do, you see a tall figure standing next to them, largely kind of looming over them, green skin with these large green, or these sharp green ears, and this big bushy beard. You can see little bits of twigs and acorns all kind of jutting out from it. They have these kind of hard light antlers protruding out from the top, and as before you stands Druid Mullet, and that's where we'll end tonight's session. Thank you all for listening to Digi Dice Monsters episode 12. Let us know what you think in the comments section there. If you want to listen to more of us, please check out Warriors of Will, a One Piece 2024 D&D campaign run by the lovely Billy. If you want to follow us on social media, check us out at TKO Saturdays. So big TK, or little T, little K, O Saturday. On all social media platforms there. We'd love to see you, and you can check out some of the art of characters dropped here today. All right. Love you. Bye.